Alhamdulillah, hopefully you all found the very first session interesting, inshallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, heading on to the day second of this course, I just want you all to rectify your intention so that we can begin with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that Allah puts barakah in our affairs. Let's begin with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And let's continue on to this journey of being more productive with our smart devices, inshallah ta'ala. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, I just want a quick recap on whatever we had learned in previous session. Can you all tell me what was dealt in yesterday's class? Yes, it was all about the basics of graphic designing and what is the video editing. We just learned about the definitions, right? Yes, we learned all of these stuffs in yesterday's class. And also we had studied about we had overviewed about the homepage of the Canva. And yes, sisters and brothers, yesterday I gave you all the access to the Canva Pro. Did you all get it? I just want to see how many have of you have joined the pro team of the Canva. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Let me know how many of you have joined. I just want it in the chat box now. Okay. Okay. Checking the chat box. Okay, Alhamdulillah, Barakallah fiki. So hopefully you all have got the email and inshallah you all have joined through that. If someone is facing any difficulty, please let me know, okay? Inshallah. So we have signed up into the Canva. We have got the access. This was the mail that you had received on your email ID. So Alhamdulillah, hopefully you all have joined the team. If you have all not joined the team, I'll help you with that, okay? If any problems persist, you can just ask me over, okay? Inshallah. So yesterday we had overviewed about the homepage of the Canva. This was the homepage, and on the smart devices, dear sisters and brothers, it looks something like this: smartphones. Okay, just the screen is constrained. That's all. Nothing more, nothing more to it. Screen is constrained. That's all. Everything remains the same in the smartphones. Okay. Some of the sisters asked me if I'm using the smartphone, whether I'll miss something. I no, dear sisters and brothers. It's well and good if you do it on the smartphones as well, because when we have the projects like do it in 10 minutes, do it in 20 minutes, we don't go to the laptops. We use the smartphones itself. Okay, so this is the way you can. Smartphones are more easier because there's a touch screen and you can do the things very easily. Right? So inshallah, you don't have to worry about that if you're using on the smartphone or on the laptop or anything like that. Okay, so this software is very user friendly. You can go ahead with smartphones as well as laptops while using the software. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So dear sisters and brothers, Alhamdulillah, heading on to the day 2 of the session. Today you are going to start with the editor page of the Canva, where we are going to start to create the magic, inshallah, because we have so many magic tools in the Canva where you're going to learn magic, inshallah, learn to create magic. Okay, you're going to learn how to create AI stuff, AI voices, how you're going to create AI, what we say, images and more. You are going to learn so many stuffs on this course, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers. So please, I want you all to stay with patient here, learn with patient, learn each and everything, because I'm going to teach you everything from the scratch, and I want you to learn those steps, okay? Because when you're going to professionally edit the things on the Canva editor, you might face difficulties. So these sessions, 4 sessions, remember, 4 sessions are introductory sessions. You have to be present in these 4 sessions. Introductory sessions are very important. You will be learning everything out of this, okay? Inshallah ta'ala. And then application sessions. All of the sessions after these 4 days will be the applicatory sessions. You will be having to create the topic based sessions, okay? So I just want you all to have much patience in these 4 sessions, okay? Inshallah. So today you're going to start with the editor page of Canva, inshallah ta'ala. So you'll be learning about all of these stuffs, inshallah. Okay, I'll just skip this over so that you'll just get to know what you're going to learn in the sessions that are coming up or in today's session, inshallah. So, okay, inshallah, you're going to learn all of this stuff. And one important thing is, before heading on to designing, dear sisters and brothers, I just don't want you to design for the sake of designing. No, I want you to design it with profession. I want you to design professionally. I want you to design it with perfection. I want you to put out your art in your designs. Okay. You just don't have to design for the sake of giving it to someone or sake of just posting out there. I want you to design it with a very good intention, with so much creativity put into it, and I want you to perfection your designs, inshallah. So you're not just learning to design, you're learning to perfectly do the designs, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, you have to be a good designer and not just the designer. Okay. For anyone to be a good designer, what are the key things is that you have to design your designs very perfectly, and another thing is that you have to deliver it fast to the clients. Okay. So how do you call someone a design as a good design? How do you say that this design is a good design? Anyone? Anyone? How do you say a design is a good design? Okay, if you see a design and you say it is a good design, yes, all detail, it's all detailed. Okay, and the design should be it should look professionally clean, right? Yes, appearance should be good. It should have modern look in that. It should be beautiful. It should have a design sense, right? It should make a sense, correct? It should actually serve the purpose. Okay, so it should serve the purpose. It should be crisp, it should be clear, catching the eyes. Yes, excellent, excellent. Yes, this is the thing that makes a design a good design, right? You have to make sure that your designs are good, inshallah, because you are going to learn, inshallah, in upcoming sessions. You are going to learn the principles of designing, how to design anything or something like that. Okay. And second thing, that fast delivery. Okay, whenever you're going to submit it to the clients, you have to make sure your speed of delivery should be fast. Okay, you don't have to take like 2 to 3 days. Okay, within one day, or max we take max 1 hour to submit the design. Okay, if the design is very complicated, we'll say that we just need more time. But if the design is simple, if the designs are like flyer for some stuffs or something like that, we create it within an hour and give it to the clients, because it will attract them. Yes, it should be quick. Yes, so that they might be happy and satisfied, and they'll get back to you. They must be a repeated client for you, right? Yes. Outlets, supermarkets, the outlets and all, they approach us again and again. Why? Because they get it within a day or something like that. Okay. So remember that you have to deliver the design faster. Okay. So inshallah, this should be your intention, that you have to design in a good way and you have to do it faster way. Okay. To get the faster things, to get the things done faster, you have to practice the skill well. Okay. Inshallah. So let's begin. Inshallah, you're going to learn some stuff of all of these I've mentioned here, inshallah, in the upcoming sessions or today's session. Okay. So be ready with the two devices. Okay. This is the first instruction that I would like to give you. If possible, be ready with the two devices. If that's not possible, be ready with a one device and a notebook with you. Okay. If you do not have two devices, take one device and a book with you. Okay. I'll let you know. If you have a smartphone, you can put this class on the smartphone, and then on the laptop you can practice, or you can reverse it up. Like for example, on the laptop you can put this class, and on the smartphone you can practice. Okay. Or if you do not have two devices, I just want you all to have a book with you. Okay. If not a book, at least notes on the what we say, on your smart devices. You have notes, right? Just write the notes on it. Okay. So these are important stuff. Introductory classes are very important. You have to take it down or practice live with me. Okay. One important thing, you are learning a skill, not a bookish knowledge. Okay. It is a skill. So you need to practice to gain perfection. Okay. Inshallah ta'ala. So let's begin, inshallah, without any delay. So I already told you these are the Canva made slides, and inshallah we are going to go ahead. Okay. How do you open the Canva? You have it on the PC or the what we say mobile devices. You just click on the Canva app and you are going to get into the home page of the Canva, correct? Okay, this is your home page. Yesterday we have discussed every detail about the home page, right? Okay, I already told you these are all the steps that are present here. If you scroll downwards, you will have this recent designs. Whatever designs you have done, all of it will be put up here, fine? So all of these designs are put up here, fine? So now, dear sisters and brothers, the one thing that I want you all to know is that before going to go ahead with any designing, you have to know what you are creating, right? Okay, you have to decide what you're creating, correct? Before going to the design, you have to decide what you're creating. Okay, for example, okay, my client has asked me to create something for their Instagram account. Okay, Instagram account, they'll tell me in a specific way, I want to put an ad on Instagram or Meta. Oh, if they say it's on the Meta, then it means nothing but Insta, Facebook, as well as WhatsApp. Okay, if they'll say I want to put an ad in Meta, then what should I do? What is my first preference is that I have to know what is the dimension of the post that I'm creating. Okay, what is important for any design? Dimensions. Can you tell me why, dear sisters and brothers? Can you tell me why? Have you seen YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels? What are they? They are having the different aspect ratio, different dimension from the YouTube videos, right? YouTube videos are usually in landscape format, correct? Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are in portrait format, right? Yes, dimensions are different. So any design to start with, you have to know the dimensions, correct? Which dimension you are going to work on? Yes, very good. Every other app is having their own dimensions. Okay, every post on any other app, every other app is having their own dimensions. Okay, so every app has their own dimension. For example, YouTube videos has a different dimension. Instagram post has a different dimension, correct? It is a square kind of post. Instagram reel is something having a different dimension, correct? Instagram shorts, I mean Instagram stories are having the different dimensions, correct? All of it is called as the aspect ratio or dimensions. Okay, there are different dimensions for different posts. You don't have to worry, or you don't have to memorize. Remember, you don't have to memorize what is the dimension of Instagram post. Okay, because Canva has preset the dimensions here. Okay, what did the Canva do? It has preset the dimensions here. You don't have to worry. For example, if your client tells you that I want to create an Instagram post, you just go and click on create, and there you will find the Instagram post. Go ahead with the Instagram post, aspect ratio, post dimension. See here, the dimension for the Instagram post is 4:5, the square post. You can just go ahead with that. Okay. Or if your client tells you that I want you to create a YouTube video, not the shorts, not the reels or something like that, then what do? You just go and type here YouTube video, or if it's not possible, you can just search for it. For example, you can go to the social media here. On the social media, you have all of the stuff: WhatsApp status, Facebook cover, Instagram reel, whichever video, YouTube thumbnail, YouTube intro videos. Okay, in the intro videos you will get the YouTube videos. Okay, or else you can just write YouTube video there and you will find it there. Okay, so whatever you want, the aspect ratio is preset here. Okay, that my students are, or you can just go with the videos and you have YouTube videos. Okay, YouTube video. This is the first one. Landscape video is a YouTube video. Okay, YouTube video. See, and this way you can create. Okay, these are the stuff that you need to know. Fine, the aspect ratio beforehand. Okay, there is also the sheets and presentations. Also, this will be discussed when we are going to go ahead with the in the topic based sessions. Okay, how when we are creating the presentations or something like that, we'll explain to you all of that. Okay, so the next thing is, okay, can you all tell me in which dimension you're holding my this one? In which dimension are you seeing my screen, my Zoom screen? Can you all tell me? Is it landscape or portrait? If you're on a laptop, it is a landscape. Yes, excellent. Okay, if you're on the mobile phone, smartphone, if you're looking into this, it will be somewhere here, right? Yes, it will be half of the screen. This much of the screen will not be visible black. This one of the screen will be black. What should you do? I just want you all to rotate your Zoom or smartphone and view it as a landscape, please. Okay, don't weave this class into the portrait format in your smartphone, please, because it will look very small. You won't be able to get the things that I'm showing you here. Okay, sure, done. I just want you all to turn your devices, just give it auto rotate, and hold your cell phones in this way if you are with the smartphones, and this way, and then you will find your class in the landscape pattern. Hopefully you have understood the difference now, right? In every way, landscape, portrait, and more. Okay, there are so many aspect ratios like 3:4. Okay, usually when we were into the, okay, we had the previous batch of video editing. Fine, we used to do video editing with another software. We used to have this 9:16 ratio as a story ratio. Okay, portrait ratio is called as 9:16 ratio, and this landscape ratio is called as 16:9 ratio. Okay, so these are the stuffs that are just for the extra knowledge. If you want, you can just remember these stuffs. Okay, 1:1 ratio if it is a square post. Okay, square post. So this and all, if you want, you can remember, but if you do not want, please do not worry about that. Okay, so how to start creating? Just click on the create button. Okay, and now one more important stuff is that thing that whatever dimension your client has given is not present here, dimension is not present here, then you just have to go to custom size. Okay, where are you going to go ahead to? Custom size. Okay, think that now your client is planning to create a flyer to be put up on his outlet. Okay, for example, think that it is a restaurant or a supermarket and they want to put a banner out there. Okay, so they'll give you their own dimension. Why do they give their own dimension? Because the wall size or something like that to be put up will be different, correct? Okay, think that he has told you to create a 3 feet tall and 4 feet width. How do you do that? Do you find it somewhere in the social media post or something like that? No, not at all. So what do? You go to the custom size. Very good. You just need to go to the custom size. Go to the width. Assign a good width and the height. Okay. Ask your client what is the width, what is the height. Okay. Over here you will have 3 units. Okay. 3 units. One is the pixels. PX. Okay. Pixels, if you do not understand, this is used for the digital images only. Pixels is used for digital images. Pixel is nothing but very small part of this image. The screen that you're seeing, it will be having the resolution. Okay, the screen that you're seeing, very small dot of this screen. Dot. I put this dot, right? Okay, very small dot of the screen is called as pixel. Okay, so your screen is having the pixels in it. Okay, every image is having the pixels in it. Okay, these pixels are grouped together to form a resolution. Screen size 1080 resolution, 3020 resolution, 720 resolution. Okay, you don't have to worry about all of this stuff. Okay, okay, when printing it will come in that size. Yes, it will come in that size. If you put whatever feet or whatever inches you want, you can convert it to that and it will come in that size itself. Yes, sisters and brothers. Okay, I already told you, you can make a banner. You can put your what we say designs onto the banners on of the supermarkets and outlets. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. You just have to look into this. See here, you have it in the inches, you have it in the millimeter, and you have it in the centimeters. Fine. Convert the feet into inches. Okay, how many 12 inches will give you 1 feet. Okay, you can just write what is the 1 feet. For example, he wants it on the 1 feet wall, so width is 1 feet and height is what we say 12. You can write 12 inches and then you can write 24 height. Okay, in this way you can just assign the height and the width. Fine, so it will be very easily, very excellently printed on the printing stuff. Okay, so inshallah, so this is how you can assign the sizes. Okay, this is very important to you all. Okay, so when you're going to professionally print, you have to know these steps, right? Okay. Now we are going to start, inshallah. We are going to start with the editor page. To start ahead, you can select anything now. Okay, no problem. You can select any aspect ratio. You can try with custom size also. It is also present on the front screen. Okay, custom size is here. It will be shown in this symbol. If you are with the smartphones only, it will be shown with this symbol. Fine, custom size. Custom size. You can assign any size with that. Fine. Okay, then you have the topics, whichever topic you want, you can open with now. Because we are just into the introductory sessions, you can open with any of the aspect ratio, any of the dimension. Okay, so I'll just click on the very first thing, Instagram post square. Okay, I'll click on it. Will you all do it along with me, or you can just go ahead with presentation also? You can go ahead with more social media also and then click on it. I'll just click on Instagram post now because we are not into the topic based designs. I want you to select any dimension for now. Okay, for time being you can select any dimension. Okay, okay, close these things, whatever is extra here, just close it, click on the screen. Okay, this is the Canva editor page. This is where you are going to start to create the magic from now on, inshallah. Okay, let's begin. Come on, start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I want you to have a beautiful journey with us, inshallah, into this editor page. Okay, because you're going to create very wonderful stuffs here, inshallah. So let's begin. Seeking barakah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, come on. So we have 3 bars here. Okay, one is the top, one is the left, one is the bottom here. Okay, smartphone viewers, please don't worry about the stuffs that are here. What is one thing that is different here is this one will be on the top itself. Okay, if you're on the smartphone, this one will be on the top itself. This one will be on the bottom. Okay, this one will be on the bottom. Okay, rest will be the same. This thing, design, elements, text, gallery, everything will be on the bottom. This will be on the top. That's all. Okay, no difference. No difference. Just all of the options that are present on the web view will be present on the smartphone Canva. Okay, please don't worry about this stuff. Okay, okay, hopefully you all are following me, inshallah. So now we are going to start with the topmost screen. Okay, you might not be patient to start to create the stuff here, but dear sisters and brothers, you need someone to guide you through this, because you have to know these tools while you're going to start professionally. Okay, so inshallah, please bear with me. You have to know the steps before you're going to go ahead with actual designing. Okay, inshallah. So the top bar, okay, there is a three slide button. Okay, you just click on it. What does it show? It shows you this recent designs, and it shows you the stuff from the home page of the Canva. Do you remember this was on the home page of the Canva previously? Okay, we had discussed all of this stuff. You don't have to worry about this. Okay, so this is the recent designs. If you want to go back to the main menu, then you just have to click on Canva, or you can click on home page. You can click on this logo, or you click on the home page. Please try everything out now. Okay, these are the trial classes. You don't have to be like a perfectionist in this. I want you all to try every option here. Try every option here, because you're going to utilize this option, use this option in future classes. Okay, when I want you to go back to the home page, you just have to click on Canva button, Canva logo there, and it will take you back to the home page. Got it? Okay, now I got back to the home page. Is my design lost? Is my design lost? No, it will be here, untitled design, the very first design. Can you see that? Recent designs? Yes. Over here, the very first design. Got it? You just have to click on it. Just click on it. You will get it back. Got it? Hopefully, yes. Okay. Please give trial and error. I want you all to do this. You have to try every option out here. Okay. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So the next at the bar that is present here is file. Okay. The button known as file. I want you to click on it, please. Please click on it. Okay. The very first thing, how to rename your design. Your design has been opened with the name untitled design. For example, think that you're going to provide a PDF to your client named as logo PDF. Then how would you rename it and make it professional and give it to your client? This is the first option. Okay. Over here, you just need to write here. Okay. There is a pen here. Okay. Click on that pen and change the name. Okay. I'll write this design name as introductory design. Introductory design or introduction design. Come on. Design. Okay, done. This is, I already told you, this is just introductory designs. You don't have to have a perfect dimension. You can have any dimension. You can select any. So what did I select? I showed you already. I selected something Instagram post, something like Instagram post. I'll go back to the main menu so that you will get through these things. I just selected this one, Instagram post. If not, go to the create. Don't worry, you can select anything. These are the introductory designs. You don't have to be perfection here. Okay, I already told you this are the trial and errors. Okay, trial and errors. Go back, create the stuff. Go back, create the stuff. You can select Instagram post. You can select, okay, these are all not required. We'll do it well topic based. You can select just the Instagram post, or you can select Facebook post or whatever. Fine. Okay, if you want to search and select, for example, Facebook post aspect ratio, then you can select over here. Or you can click on create, and then you can write here Facebook post. Any ratio that you want. Okay, Facebook post, landscape, Facebook post on the square format in this way. Okay, so let's go ahead with this. Okay, alhamdulillah. So yeah, we are here with this design. Fine. So now, dear sisters and brothers, on the left side we had been to the design. I want you all to change the name of this design to the introductory design. Okay, introductory design or introduction design, whatever you want to. Design. Fine. Okay. The next thing that the file says, just look here. It will show you what is the dimension that you have selected. Facebook post dimension. Okay, you don't have to worry like what is my dimension, what did I take, what is the dimension that I have to. You can just go to the file and see which dimension have you taken. It is Facebook post and square ratio. Okay, and also who is editing this? Your name will be shown here. Okay, your name will be shown here, and also 1080 pixel, 1080 pixels. Okay, see here it is showing you the dimensions also. What dimension in the format of the pixels. Okay, okay. So these things are the details about the design. Okay, this is your design. This is the design. This is where you are adding the designs. Okay, whatever design you want, you can design it here. Fine. So here, this is the ratio that you have selected. This is the ratio. Okay, 1080 pixels. This is in 1080, 1080 pixels. Okay. So you don't have to worry about the pixels. I already told you. This is the, you just have to select the ratio of the post that you're creating for. Okay. The next thing is create a new design. For example, think that you are just you're just not satisfied with this ratio. You want another design. So from here only you just can swap to the another design. Okay, you can just go to another design. You can just create another design from here itself. Create a new design. You want to change this design from Facebook post to Instagram post. You just have to click there, Instagram post. It will go to the Instagram post and it will show you a new tab. Okay, new. It will give you a new set of editor page. Got it? Okay. Again, the next thing is that uploads file. If you want to put anything onto the screen, you want to upload something like upload an image from your gallery or something like that, you have an upload file. But that's not essential because over here you have a gallery or you have uploads here itself. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. On the left bar itself, you will have that. So you don't have to worry about the stuff that is present on files. Okay. Okay. The next thing is settings. You as a introductory designers, I want you all to click on the settings. You have to open the settings because this is very important for you all. Click on the settings. First, I want you all to enable show rulers and guides. Okay, what are rulers? Do you know what is a ruler? We used to use a scale, right? Ruler. We used to call it as a ruler. Okay, where is the ruler here? It is this one, right? Okay, this is showing you the pixels 0 to 1000 pixels. Okay, so I want you all to enable this because to order your designs, to order it well, you need this to give it a proper spacing, to give your designs a proper, what we say, you have to maintain the to put the designs in a proper level, in a proper ordering. You have to know this. You have to put this margins. Okay, in smartphones, probably this is not available. Okay, in smartphones, margins might not be available because it's a constrained screen, so you might not have this margins. But no problem. Okay, if you do not have margins, that's not at all a problem. Okay, that's not a problem. But you will be having guides. You will be having the other stuffs. Okay, because your view is so constrained, they do not have space to put this thing 0 to 1000 pixels. But instead of this, I'll show you some other stuff that is present there. Okay, and in a while, inshallah, you'll get to know what is present there. Fine. Okay, so show rulers and guides. At least you have this symbol to put right. Okay, the next thing is add guides. Okay, you know what is a guide? Okay, guide usually if you want to split this page into two. For example, think that you are creating the brochure. Have you seen the brochure or menu? Or something like that. Okay, brochure, menu, or carousels, Instagram carousels. Okay, you'll be learning these stuffs in upcoming sessions. Okay, you just note these terms. Okay, note these terms, the brochures, because you're going to learn how to create the brochures, how to create the carousels. Okay, to create all of these stuffs, to divide the pages, you need to use this term as guides. Okay, add guides. Okay, if you want, you can click and see. You can just click and see. But we'll be discussing how to add the guides in upcoming sessions, in our upcoming sessions. Okay, show margins. Hopefully, I've understood what is a margin. Okay, first thing you have understood about the rulers. Ruler is fine. I'll show you what is a margin. In your notebook, in your notebook, what will you have on the left side? You'll have something like this, right? Something like this. Those are the margins, correct? They'll tell you to start writing inside these margins, correct? You should not write something out of the margin. What you'll actually write out of the margin? 1, 2, 3 numbers, right? Numbering will write out of the margin, and inside the margins we write the stuff. So the margins are in the editing also, in the designing also. You have to use these margins. Why are these margins used? To make sure that your design is not going out. Okay, no, not going out of this margins. And make sure, and one important thing, that you have to make sure that whatever you do, you have to do it inside the margins. Okay, you have to align the elements within this margins. Fine. So see here, so where is the margins? Once you click on this margin, I'll show you where is the margin. This is a blank page. Click on show margins. This is the margins. Can you see the margins? This one, these lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 lines. Can you see the margins? Yes, right? Okay. These are the rulers. These are the margins. 4 margins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Okay. Hopefully you have understood this, right? Yes, no. Alhamdulillah. Barakallah fi. Then go to the settings. Because you are just into the designing now, I want you all to enable all of these stuff, okay? So that it will be helpful for you. Okay, the next step, we're going to go ahead with next step, show print bleed. I want you all to enable that. Come on, just click on it. Okay, it's a very minute thing that is present at the edge of the design. See here, when I open it up, it is a minute thing that is available over there. I'll just again put it up. I'll remove the print bleed. Okay, show the print bleed. Okay, it's not visible here. It is, it's why it's used when you are printing, to avoid something, to avoid the stuffs to get out of the screen, to get out of the print thing. The Canva has added a small line. Okay, it's small, it's very minute, it's not visible here. It might be visible in some other post, some other bigger pixeled post. Okay, because this is very small kind of post, we might not find this, but it is around 0.125 inch. Okay, it is around 0.125 inch or 3 millimeter length. It is put up at the edge of this thing. Okay, it's called as print bleed, to just avoid it's just an extra margin. Fine, it's around the edges. When you're going to cut off the things while printing, it makes sure that your design is actually not lost there. Fine, so some stuff will be remaining at the edge, so that is called as print bleed. Fine. Okay, the next thing is, okay, in the settings, everything is done. Okay, use English formulas. Okay, when you're going to go ahead with the mathematical steps, you can know that. Hide comments. If the comment is given by someone to your design, it will be visible here. So if you want to hide those comments, then you can just click on that. Video playback quality. When you're creating videos, I'll explain this to you. Then there is something called as accessibility. What is accessibility? Is nothing but who is able to see your design. Check design accessibility or something like that. Reduce motion. If you are into the video editing, if you want to reduce the motion of these things that are you're navigating, then you can just use this. This is not that important stuff. Okay, the next thing is saving the design. Okay, hopefully you have seen in other devices like Photoshop, Corel Draw, or Microsoft Office Word, PowerPoint, or something like that. You have to continuously save, right? You had to continuously save the file that you are creating, correct? But Canva, you don't have to save it. It's all put up on the cloud. I already told you, when you are into the pro team, you will be given 2 GB of storage. Okay, Canva will give you the storage by itself, and it will save it on its cloud itself. Okay, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about putting it in your what we say, in your cell phone, or you have to save it in your storage device. No, it will be saved on Canva itself. You don't have to worry about that stuff. Okay, it will be saved on the cloud, Canva cloud. Okay, so over here it will show you that design is saved. Over here it will show you that design is saved. It's saved already. All changes are saved. Whatever changes you make, it will be saved already. Fine. Okay, there's another thing. Move to the folder. If you want to make this device put up into a specific folder, for example, think that you are creating one what we say, one themed post, for example, one topic based post, then you can move all the designs to one single folder. Okay, if you want to click that and just try it, please try it. Okay, make a copy. For example, think that you are done with the stuff and you want to duplicate this design and you want to just manipulate some of the things, then you can make a copy out of this design. Okay, you just have to click and you will get the new copy of the design. Version history is nothing but over here it will show you what Canva version you are using. That's all. If you want to delete this design, you just have to click on move to the trash. Please try this option. Try this option now. Okay, try this option now. I'll just click on move to the trash. See here, it is gone. Move to the trash. We'll go to the trash bin. Yes, I'll write it. Move to the trash. Now it will take me to the home page. This is how we can move it to the trash. Okay, now where do you find the trash? For example, think that you want to retrieve this design. Where do you find the trash? Where do you find the trash? You go to the three dot button. There is a on the top left top. Okay, there is something like this. You click here, and over here there is a trash. Okay, you just click on the trash, you will find your designs there. Okay, you can just retrieve your designs from the trash if you find that you want it back. Okay, so all of these steps important. Please remember, introductory sessions we are going slow because you have to know all of these steps. Okay, so again, if I want to get back to the designs that we were creating, for example, if I did not send that to the trash, I want to create it back, then you just go to the recent designs. Okay, okay, alhamdulillah. So over here, dear sisters and brothers, okay, we are done with the files. Okay, okay, now we are going to see the next thing that is over here. It is called as resize. Okay, go to the file, move to the trash. Okay, Move to the trash. Okay, where is it present? You just have to click on this button on the top left, this button. Okay, over here you have recent designs, right? Somewhere recent designs. Over here you have trash, TRESH. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we're done with that. So we were into the files, okay? Into the files. Okay. One important option, this is very important option, find, replace the text, okay? Usually when we create a 50-page PDF and we don't want some stuff, we want to delete some stuff or add some stuff, then we just click on find and replace, okay? If you have a 50 page, you don't have to sit and, sit and correct it for all the 50 pages, okay? So this is very excellent thing, find and replace, okay? So I'll be teaching you that in upcoming sessions, or I can teach you now itself if I have something on my recent design. Okay, I was creating this for a web page. Okay, for example, think that from this design, okay, from this design, I want to remove this stuff. Okay, this is an ID of a student who wanted to create this. Okay, I want to remove this stuff from this design. So what I do? I'll just select all and I'll copy this one. Okay, so what am I trying to do is this thing, okay, this is present on all the pages, NQSJ, something like that, okay, it's present on all pages. I want to remove this thing from all the pages. So what I do, I go to the file, I'll find this thing, okay, the same thing, the stuff, find NQSJ, this one, okay, I'll just see that it is present on 47 pages. Where did it show? It will present on 47 pages, 47 times, okay. So what should I replace it with? I don't want that with anything, so I'll just replace it with nothing. I'll just give one space, okay. I just want to replace it with nothing. So just look into this. What am I trying to do? NQSJ, it's present on 47 pages. I just want to replace it with nothing. I mean, I'll just give a place. I'll just click on replace all. Click on replace all. See here, it's gone. Okay. If I want to replace that stuff with something else, I could have done that. I've replaced it with some other stuff. I've done that. Done? Understood? How to replace anything? Now it's gone from all the pages. It's gone from all the pages. Can you see that? Okay. So this way you can just go ahead with find and replace. Okay. I'm just showing you the real-time example so that you can understand. Okay. The next thing that is present here, for example, you want to get it back. Okay. So sorry, I just want it back. So you don't have to worry. You have a button there known as undo. Undo and redo. Okay. If you want to get it back, you want to get it back for all 47 pages again, then yes, excellent. You just have to click on undo button. Click on it and you will get it back for all 47 pages. Got it? Yes or no? Okay. Redo. If you want again to remove it, you just have to click on the right side, redo. It will be gone again. Okay. Undo and redo. There are two things. Have you all seen it? Yes or no? It's on the top. Undo, redo. Alhamdulillah. Hopefully you all have understood it. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So the next option is resize button. Okay. This is a design that is in Instagram format. Okay. I have used Instagram format here. Now I want to resize this design. Okay. Previously before Canva, if we were doing it with Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator and more. Okay. Before Canva, this thing was very difficult. To resize our thing was very difficult. But now, dear sisters and brothers, with this software, you can resize the design to any ratio. You can resize it to make a banner. You can resize this to make a story. You can resize this to make whatever stuff you want. Okay. You can just click on this button. And also one important thing, this is only available for pro users. Okay. Not for the free users. It's pro users. So you can, alhamdulillah, you all have got the access, right? Inshallah. So you will be able to now resize any designs that you want. Okay, please try this option now. I want you all to try these options, please. Okay, the next thing is editing, commenting, viewing. Okay, if you are here as an editor, it will show you in what way you are here for. Okay, you are here as an editor or commenting or viewing. Okay, you are here as an editor, so you're editing this page. If you want to just read this page, you can just click on reading only. You can, okay, now this like just reading only. You don't have to, you can't edit this page now. Okay, you can click on it now. Editing. I'm here as an editor. Okay, this is not that important. I'm just showing you how you can utilize these tools. Okay, so we are done with the top left. Okay, now top right. Someone come back to this post. This is the name of the post. Okay, this is the name of the post. We'll just go back to the home page because we were creating that introductory design. Yes. Let's go back to the introductory design. You don't have to go to the home page again and again. You just can click on this and there is a recent design showing here, showing on the left side. Can you see that? Recent design showing here. You can just click here itself, introductory design. Okay, you don't have to go to the home page again and again. Over here itself, you can get back to the designs. Okay, now very important stuff, dear sisters and brothers. Be very careful while listening because over here you are going to learn how you are going to download the steps. Okay, on the right side you have first thing, this is the name of the design, introductory design. Okay, who is creating the design? Me. My name will be shown up here, or who is creating the design. If you want to collab someone, if you want to add someone into this design, you can click on add. Okay, plus, and you can just send their email, and you can both you can both edit this design. I and you can edit this design together. How to do that? I'll just click on plus button and I'll add your name here. For example, I can add whoever. These are the students from the previous batches. I can just add the name. For example, if I want to add her or him, I'll just write his name and I'll share this design. I and him both can do this. I and she both can do this. Okay, both can edit this design together. Okay. Then there's something called as analytics. This is analytics. Okay. So why do we use this? To create the polls and how is the polls running or something like that. You don't have to worry about that. There's something called as commenting. If you want to send it to someone and they will comment on this, then there's something called comment. This page does not have any comment. If you have shared it with your friend and they'll give you the comment on this thing, then that is stored here. And then send to the teacher. If you want to send it to me, then you can send it to the teacher. You can select the teacher, EDU-SITE here, EDU-SITE by Sumaya said. You can just click on that. And if you want to send this design to me, you can send it to me. Okay. There is next button known as share button. Okay. If you are in the mobile phone, if you are in the smartphone, there will be one download button before here. Okay. Over here. Please don't go through those download buttons. I want you to click on the share button while you are downloading the things. Okay. Share button. Fine. Share button. That will be on the left side. It will be in this format. Okay. Share button. Okay. The very first thing that you have over here is share design to whom? To whom? You can just click on, you can just click here and you can, the same thing, share design to whom? Okay. Same thing that I explained previously. Okay. Access level. If you want to give this design, if you want to show this design to someone else, you can just show it by copying the link. You can copy the link and paste it on the WhatsApp and send it to them. Okay. Or you can just click on this three dot button and you can share it with EDU-SITE also. You can share this design with me also. You can share it with anyone with the link. We can click on anyone with the link and copy the link. One important thing, what permission do you want to give? If you want them to edit, if you want them to comment, or if you want them to view. Okay, if you want someone to edit your post, you can click on can edit and just copy the link. Fine, copy the link and paste it on their WhatsApp. They'll just click on the link and get your design. Okay, both can edit, both will have the permission, you and him, you and her. Okay, remember that. So this way you can share your designs. Fine. Now, dear sisters and brothers, how to download this design in your device? How to download this design in your phone or in your what we say laptops or something like that? Then there is a button known as download button. Fine. Now everything is showing black because there is nothing put on this. There's nothing put on this, so everything is showing blank. So I'll just put something here, just for time being. Okay, we are not yet into the design. I've just put something so that I'll show you how to download it. Okay, so click on the download button, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I'm going to explain the very important things here. I want you all to listen very carefully because while you are downloading the steps and giving to your clients, these are very important. Fine, very, very important. Please make sure you're listening this. Fine. Okay, the very first thing here is JPG. Okay, what is JPG? It's a file download in the format of the photos or images. Okay, if you don't want to download this in the format of the images or the photos, okay, you can just download it in this format. Right? This is ideal for photos of the web images or social media posts. If you want to download, you can download it in this format. Okay. The second thing is PNG. You know PNG, why is it used? To make sure you are having a transparent background. Have you seen the PNGs for icons or different graphics or PNG transparent backgrounds, PNG with different transparent backgrounds? Yes, right? Yes. So PNGs are very important for that stuff, fine. Usually logos also hold this PNGs, okay? Logos also have this PNG format. Right? Graphics that need transparency in them will use this PNG format. Okay. The next thing is PDF standard. For example, think that you have 50 pages created. Now you want to put it all together. How do you do that? You do it in the compressed format, right? You want it in the PDF format and then you share it digitally, correct? Yes, you put it into the PDF format and share it as a file. Even the books are in the PDF format, correct? 50 pages books, 100 pages book, 200-page books, all of it are in the PDF format. Why is it for? For digital sharing, as well as high quality will be remaining there. Okay, the quality won't change if you share it in the PDF format. Next, PDF print. Okay, the banners and all you don't have to export in JPG and PNG. Remember that when you are going to printing the banners, you have to share it in the PDF print format. Why is it so? Because the quality will be same as that. If you share it in the JPG format, quality will change. Fine. So if you want to change some post something or as a banner or the flyer on the outlets or something like that, you have to have a PDF print. Okay. The next thing is SVG. This is a new addition, dear sisters and brothers. SVG file. This is very important. Okay. SVG is nothing but if you are having something to scale. Okay. Scale. You know there is something known as scalable. Scalable. This term you'll be going through when you're going to create the logos. Okay. Scalable matlab if you are having a logos, then you have to put the logos onto the small business card also, and you have to put the logos on the big banners also. So it means that you have to reduce the logos in small size also and also in a big size as well. So to have a scalability of these logos, you have to export them in a format in which their quality is retained. Okay, the quality of the logo should be retained, should be same, even if you put it in the small palm or if you put it on the big flyers or the billboards. Okay, the quality should be same. So to gain the scalability, to gain the proper quality of the logos, even for the small or for the big what we say small palm size business cards or big banners, you have to go ahead with SVG format. Okay, for scalability we are going to use this SVG format. Okay, for the logos, icons, illustrations and all, we make use of this. Okay, we make use of this stuff. Fine. Okay, so I want you all to remember this. This is very important. SVG, you also use it for the logos. Okay, the next thing is MP4 videos for the videos, GIFs for small animations, PPT, hopefully you know PowerPoint slides if you want to create, it's for that. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we have gone through all of this because this is very important. So I've explained to you everything now. How to download, click on whatever you want, JPG, and then just click on download. And also see here you are into the pro version of the Canva. You can increase the size, you can increase the quality of the images also. How to increase the size, increase the quality. Okay, pixel size, quality, and just download the stuff. You know, within seconds, Canva will download it. Okay, it can be downloaded. Fine. Okay. So in this way, dear sisters and brothers, you can just download the stuff. Fine. The next thing, alhamdulillah, we're done with the top bar. Any doubts here, please let me know. Because these are the stuff that are very important. I'm going very slowly. Because introductions should be very slow. I want you all to manage these classes with much patience. Okay, inshallah. So on the left side, dear sisters and brothers, we have the stuffs like this: designing, elements, textual content, gallery and all. Okay, this is present on bottom of the Canva page if you are with the smartphones. Okay, inshallah. So oh yeah, let's start with designing. Okay, let's start with designing. Click on design, dear sisters and brothers. The very first thing that will appear is templates. What is it? Templates. Okay, what is a template, dear sisters and brothers? Already told? Pre-designed frames. Pre-designed frames. Okay, so whatever stuff, for example, I already told you, if you want, if you are going to go ahead with creating the what we say, if you want to create it within seconds, or if you want something to be added in minutes or something like that, then you just can go ahead and surf through this templates and make your design within seconds. Okay, for example, I had a client yesterday asking me to create something about the service. Okay, they are going to provide a service and they want a flyer to be ready within a few minutes. So you just can go ahead and write service there. Okay, they are providing a service to their clients in the format of something like a classroom or something like that. Okay, so how you are going to create that? You just create on the service and you will get hundreds of service kind of flyers. Okay, for example, if you want to have a business flyer, okay, then you just click on business there. Okay, if you want to create a quote kind of flyer, QUOT, quotes, you just click on quotes and you'll get hundreds of motivational quotes. Okay, you can just click on that and you can change it. That's all. Okay, I'll just take one such quote. I'll just show you how to edit the templates. Okay, for now, it's just for starting. I told you we are not going to use the templates after this, inshallah. Okay, I'll take this quote. Fine, I'll just add it. How to add it? Click on it. Please, I want you to know every stuff, inshallah. Design, click on the stuff whichever you want. Okay, in the templates, whichever stuff you want. Again, please make sure you are searching the things and putting it over here. Okay, I've put this over. Okay, how to change this, the things that are present here? I'll just do some changes. Like how to change it, you just have to click on it, dual click, double tap, and you can just edit it. Edit it. For example, I'm writing here EDU-SITE, EDU-SITE. Okay, see here. Now I'm going to explain to you very important, very small steps also. Okay, see here. I've written EDU-SITE here. Okay, now for this EDU-SITE, I want to make sure that it is in the same line. Okay, I want to make sure that it is in the same line. Okay, how should I do that? Okay, when I select this, there are the two bars here, right side and left side. Can you see that? Okay, when you do this, it will be elongated. Fine. Okay, text size smalling, making it small and big. Don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about that. I'll explain to you. You can, yes, you need to extend, or you can minimize the text size or maximize the text size. Okay, in this way. Okay, you have four options here. I'm just showing you these things. Okay, how we are going to use this stuff. Click on it and just move it around. Okay, maximize the stuff in this way, or if you want to make sure that it is in the single line, make use of this stuff. Okay, done. Okay, so EDU-SITE, I'll just write this EDU-SITE. I'll write it somewhere here. See how to rearrange this? Pull it back, put it wherever you want. EDU-SITE, I'll just put it over here. Okay, I've just taken a random design. Don't worry about that. Okay, I'll just write some other stuff over here. EDU-SITE welcomes you all. Welcomes you all. Okay, I want to again write it in perfect way. Welcomes you all. I'll put it somewhere here properly. Here alignments are very important. Welcomes you all. Okay, I'll write it to the introductory session of introductory session of design like a pro. Session of, let me write it in this way. Okay, I'll make sure this is here. I'll make sure this is here. I'll write design like a pro in this. Design like a pro. Okay, I'll just increase it inside. Okay, this is not a perfect design yet because we did not follow the design principles, something like that. It needs much more editing here. Fine. I've just shown you how to edit a template. How to edit a template according to your own will, according to your own wish. Okay, make sure the order is maintained. Okay, so alhamdulillah, this is one such design that you all have created. Okay, did you all create this? Just create with me. EDU-SITE welcomes you all to the introductory session of Design Like a Pro. I just want you all to just change the things in a template. That's all. Today's homework is take a template, change the stuffs. I mean, re-edit it, redesign it with just this text. EDU-SITE welcomes you all to the introductory session of Design Like a Pro. Done? Download it and send it on my WhatsApp, inshallah. How to download it already shown. Share, download, JPG. Okay, size, quality done. Download it. That's all. It will be downloaded within seconds. Over here, it's downloading. It will download it within seconds, and you can share it on the WhatsApp. Okay. If you are into the laptop and you don't know how to share, then what you are going to do? You are just going to share the link if you want. Okay, you're going to send it to the teacher if you want. Okay, 2 in 1. You have so many other options. You can send it to the teacher. You can select my name. That would be better, or it would be better to share it on my WhatsApp. Okay, because we are going to create a WhatsApp group wherein you are going to send the homeworks, inshallah. Okay. Okay, so we are done with the session today. Tomorrow we are going to start with wonderful stuffs, inshallah. We have just started off. We are not yet begun. We have not yet begun. We have just started off with the templates. From tomorrow onwards, you're going to learn color theory, and so many steps, inshallah. Please make sure you're attending the introductory sessions. These are very important stuff that you all want, okay? Because I'm taking these classes very slowly. Only 4 classes will be very slow, okay? And the next classes will be like an intensive course. You will have to create so many stuffs. You have to practice the stuffs every day and get back, okay? So the first few classes will be very slow so that you will grasp most out of it, okay? Inshallah ta'ala. So this is the homework. You just have to edit the template. Whatever template you have, edit it and send it to me, okay? In whatever texture matter you want, you can send it, fine? Okay, download it and share it to me on the WhatsApp. I'll share a group link now, okay? Over there, you need to send your designs, okay? As a homework, inshallah. So, alhamdulillah, we are done with the session. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera, dear sisters and brothers here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu. Okay, I have shared the design a link in your WhatsApp group. You can share whatever designs you have created, inshallah, onto that. Okay, Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.